This is the Hyatt Hotel, which is located between terminals A and B in Orlando Airport. So if you fly JetBlue, you go into C, you're gonna have to take like a shuttle train to get here, which will be free of charge. Now over here, you got a water fountain, you got the magic flag. To me, this is one of the most beautiful hotels I have ever stayed in, right? I never stayed at a hotel at an airport. Like I'm gonna say, it is not a cheap hotel. You're not gonna get it for $200. It's gonna run you about $400 and change, right? Low 400. So over here, I'm gonna take you into elevator. Elevator, you have a really gorgeous view. And here I go, hitting the button. And right here and over there to your right, that's actually the TSA. So you actually get a chance to I got a chance to film the TSA is actually working there, which you're not supposed to. But I'm inside the elevator. So luckily I was able to get that. And right now we are gonna go to the 4th floor. So the 4th floor is where you check in. Now you see over there, there was an escalator. So you have an escalator on both sides, or you could take this elevator to the 4th floor. And right up here is basically, it looks like a space for like if you have a private event, because they had this closed off. From what I saw, didn't see much, or maybe it's just like a lounge area, right? Maybe when it's not closed off, they use a lounge, but at the moment they had closed off. So now I'm now going to take you all the way down to the other side, and that is where you're going to find the restaurant, right? Over there, that's the restaurant. That's good for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I stood there just in one night. I got there like at 11 o'clock at night. So when I went there, it was just for breakfast, and the breakfast was a really good breakfast, which you usually don't see at sometimes these hotels. Usually at these hotels, the breakfast isn't as good. Here is actually the bar, the sports bar. So over here they have the bar and all that. Obviously this is like at 6-7 in the morning, so the bar is closed, right? I don't know if they actually serve food, because when I got in, I think they were already closed, because by the time I got to the hotel, I didn't get to the hotel till about 12:30 at night. Over there to your left is where the bar. If you go straight right there in those glasses, you get some really nice photos of ships. And also in that area in the morning, you do have like some Disney stuff going on. So, you know, because obviously the hotel has shuttles to Disney and they do all this stuff. They didn't have shuttles to the cruise port, but you know, that's where I was going. I was actually going on the Carnival Mardi Gras. We are now on deck 6, well, floor 6. I'm so used to the cruises. We are now on the 6th floor, everybody. And on this floor is where they have the gym and the pool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into the gym because there were too many people working out. It's a small gym. There's not a lot of stuff in there. So, but I went there. It was only one person in there. But you know, I didn't want to be rude. The person's over there working out. I don't like to go in the gym too often when people are working out. So I try to like. When I do film gyms, so I'm gonna walk through it. That's what I like to do. So right here is the pool. Obviously I did not go in. I thought about going in. I was like, oh, maybe I should go in. And right here is actually pretty cool. They got these binoculars out here where you can actually go there and watch the planes take off. And right here is where they actually have valet parking. So this is actually below where the airport is. And right here, I'm giving you a quick walkthrough of the restaurant, and you know, you can see all the I did the buffet. They do have to sit down. You can sit down, just order regular food, or you could just do the buffet. And next up is going to be the full room tour of my balcony room. Worth the price. I recommend at least try to do this place one time you're in Orlando. This is the Hyatt hotel room. It's a balcony room, which is located between Terminal A and B at Orlando Airport, which is also known as MCO. The one thing I can say about this hotel room is it's extremely spacious. As you see, there's a lot of closet space. So 2 queen-size beds, a lot of space to put your luggage, walk around. This temperature does get extremely cold. I mean, when we got in, I was hot. I dropped all the way down to 52 within a couple hours. I was actually freezing. And if you notice on this side of the bed, actually both sides of the bed, you have this light switch right here, which is good. It also has a USB port. This room does have a lot of, you could call it almost like hidden outlets, right? So always check like under the desk, the side of the desk, where you will see
multiple hidden outlets. Right up here is a TV. It's pretty decent sized TV. I think it's about a 60-inch. Right over here you have a safe, you have coffee, you have a fridge. So I mean, this is a really good hotel, but it's not cheap, right? A room like this is gonna run you about $400, right? So right over here you have your nightstand, good place to put your makeup on. Right down over here is where you have, like I said, hidden outlet switches, and right out here is a balcony. This is a really huge balcony, decent sized balcony. And if you would just want to sit down, watch the planes take off, land, right before you cruise, right before you go to Disney World, this is an amazing thing to do, and I would recommend to do this. And right up here is the bathroom. To the left you got the tub, you got the sink. Right in front of you to the right is the toilet. The toilet was a little different, right? It was like a half like air flush and a regular flush, right? And when you go back to the tub over there, like the hand soaps, the shampoo, the body wash, it's probably one of the better ones I've ever had from any hotel ever.